So I've been doing my best over the last couple of weeks to give you guys updates related to the $1,200 stimulus checks that many people are receiving as a result of this economic crisis. And in this video today, we have a couple of updates from news that broke over the weekend surrounding these stimulus checks. So I'm going to be doing an update video, and I'm also going to be sharing with you how to get your $1,200 stimulus check as quickly as possible, because there are a number of steps you're going to want to follow. Otherwise, it could take up to 20 weeks for your stimulus check to be mailed to you based on your level of income. So you're going to want to stay tuned for the entire video. Now, like I said, guys, I've been doing my best here to keep you updated on the stimulus check while also not bombarding you with video after video. So if you enjoy these occasional updates about once per week, all that I ask is that you drop a like on this video to show your support, and I will continue to do these if a lot of people are enjoying these videos. But what I have for you guys is actually 5 different updates surrounding the stimulus check that came out since my last video. Alright guys, so the first update is a new tool that the IRS is going to be releasing soon called Get My Payment, which is essentially a tracking tool that's going to tell you when you should expect your stimulus check payment. Now, the IRS has said they are expecting this tool to go live on their site on April 17th, and this is going to be very similar to the Where's My Refund tool, where you punch in your social security number and they will give you an idea of the status of your tax refund. So that is a very useful tool you're going to want to bookmark when that becomes available, so you can get daily updates on where your stimulus check is, as well as what amount you should expect to be receiving. The second big update that came out over the weekend is that the stimulus check deposits have officially started as of Saturday. So the IRS said that the first wave of payments started going out on Saturday, and a lot of people on social media were sharing that they were in fact receiving their stimulus check payments. And this was the tweet from the IRS regarding that. They said the IRS deposited the first economic impact payments into taxpayers' bank accounts today. We know many people are anxious to get their payments. We'll continue issuing them as fast as we can. So not all direct deposit payments were issued, but the first wave was completed, and you're going to want to keep checking your online bank statements pretty much every day at this point until that tool comes online, which will allow you to track your stimulus check payment. Okay, the third big update here is that the portal for non-tax filers to supply basic information for eligibility and direct deposit is officially online with the IRS. And this is for people who do not usually file a tax return. Essentially what this is, it's a way for you to supply them with banking information as well as some personal information to determine eligibility in order to receive your stimulus check. And I will go ahead and link up that portal down in the description below. Now, this portal is going to apply to single filers with gross income in 2019 that did not exceed $12,200 or $24,400 for married filers, and this is essentially people that earn such little income that they are not required to file a tax return in the first place. However, the IRS does need some basic information from you, such as your bank account and routing number, in order to send you your stimulus check payments. Now, one thing I am going to recommend here, guys, is only fill out information like that on a site that you're linked to directly from the IRS website. Don't do it through your email or things like that, because there are a lot of stimulus check related scams going on out there. So only follow right from the IRS website over to the form where you'll submit this information safely and securely. Now, as far as what information you'll need to provide, they're going to be asking you for some basic info like your full name, address, and email, as well as date of birth, social security number, and banking info to verify eligibility and identity. They will also ask for your driver's license, as well as information about any children that may qualify for that $500 per eligible child credit. And again, this is solely for non-tax filers who need to fill out basic information to get their stimulus check. Update number 4 is related to the portal for updating direct deposit information, which is the one that most of us are looking to use. That portal is still not yet available, but the IRS has said they are expecting to launch that in the coming weeks. So if you need to update your direct deposit information, you do not use that form for non-tax filers. You have to wait until the IRS releases this portal for updating direct deposit information. And if your direct deposit information has changed or you don't have direct deposit on file with the IRS, you're going to want to complete this step as soon as possible once this portal becomes available to avoid having your check sent to the wrong place or being mailed to you, which could take up to 20 weeks. Update number 5 here, guys, is the deposit/check timeline from the IRS, and this is according to a memo from the House Ways and Means Committee, and this timeline could change because this is not an official document. This was just a memo. What this memo stated is that the IRS will make about 60 million payments to Americans through direct deposit in mid-April, and we know that this started over the weekend on Saturday. Shortly after, hopefully within 10 days, after the first round of payments is made in mid-April, the IRS plans to make a second run of payments, and these payments will be directed towards the Social Security beneficiaries who did not file tax returns in 2018 or 2019. And this is specifically those who received their Social Security benefits via direct deposit. And then about 3 weeks after those Social Security recipients receive their direct deposit, the IRS is going to start mailing checks, and they're going to be issuing paper checks to individuals. Now, that is going to take as long as 20 weeks to receive those paper checks based on your level of income. So the people with the lowest income level are going to get the checks first, and the people with the highest level of income that qualify for the checks will be the last ones to receive the checks. And that is, of course, the most fair way of doing this, since people with the lowest amount of income are in the most dire need for receiving their stimulus checks. So that being said, guys, if you want to receive your stimulus check as soon as possible, here are the steps you're going to want to follow. Number 1, the easiest thing you can do is file your 2019 tax return if you haven't already, because there were some extensions in place, unless this puts you above the threshold for receiving your stimulus check. So if you made more in 2019 than you made in 2018, that's a scenario where you might want to hold off on filing so that they use the 2018 numbers. Second of all, if you are a non-tax filer, you're going to want to fill out that form on the IRS website as soon as possible, so that way the IRS can get banking information as well as determine eligibility. Third of all, you're going to want to update your address with the IRS if your address has changed, in case they do send you a paper check, and that is going to be through Form 8822, which I will also link up down in the description. Number 4, keep an eye out for that IRS direct deposit portal to update your information, and we do not know when that is expected. However, we do know the Get My Payment tracking tool is expected on April 17th, which will allow you to determine when you should expect your stimulus payment. Overall, I would recommend bookmarking the IRS.gov website and checking daily for more instantaneous updates on the stimulus payment. And if you guys want to see more update videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. But there you have it, guys. Those are the key updates on the stimulus checks. I hope this information was helpful to you. If it was, like I said, hit that like button and subscribe. And lastly, guys, in the meantime, if you're looking to get some free money out there, Webull, which is a stockbroker out there, currently has a promotion where if you open an account with them, you don't even have to fund it. You're going to get 1 free stock just for signing up. And then if you fund the account with $100 or more on your initial deposit, you'll get a second free stock. That's going to be down in the description below if you want to grab 2 free stocks. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, so real quick, I wanted to make one correction to what I said in this video about that Get My Payment portal. After I went ahead and did some more research, this portal, which is going online expected April 17th, is actually going to allow you to update your information as well as far as your direct deposit goes. So according to the IRS website, this IRS portal, which is expected April 17th, is going to allow you to check your payment status as well as confirm your payment type, whether it be direct deposit or check, and enter your bank account information for direct deposit if we don't have your direct deposit information on file in order to send those checks. So I would recommend bookmarking this page, guys, and checking back on April 17th to see if this portal goes online.